Hello, folks, and welcome to something different. Grim Dawn is something I've recorded before, and I want to record more of it. Played a little bit of Door on there, was not happy with the recording though, and it also ended up possibly not having any audio. I don't really know. I suppose I could go check, but I haven't. So, when I'm saying here it's something different. Ooh, excuse me, apologies. Um, well, all the videos I've been recording recently have been up in my bedroom. I've been using this standalone mic. This has been recorded in sitting room using my headset and its mic. I have also two potential guest hosts here, Willie and Pippa. There's also Marley in the kitchen. These are our dogs. There's a leak in my bedroom. Nearly, it ended up leaking right where I put my mic. When I'm like moving it off my table, I leave stuff on my bed. It ended up opening up right where I put my mic. It was only because I'd fallen back asleep that day and woken up later, the fact that I still have that mic in one piece. If I'd actually, say, moved things, it would have been too late. I'd have lost it. And that would have been yet another expense. I already lost the mattress. So, fun. But yeah, the leak's fixed. It was an old rusted pipe. But there's these major cracks across the ceiling now. So fun. The room's just now suddenly riddled with them. And we're getting a builder in, but in the meantime I can't be really in there. I was thinking of just at least setting it up in there, but it's there's a weird smell coming from the attic. It's probably damp. Who knows how long the water was pooling there before it decided to pour through. And beyond that, and at any time you may get a Looney Tunes worthy squish sound along with a lot of clatter and bang. So I prefer to avoid that. Though it does mean I can't re-record what I was recording previously. I've been working on Cyberpunk 2077 as of late, and I was thinking of playing Terra Invicta, but I know I'm not in the mood to do it right now. So some mindless smash and grab, stab and smash, sounds better. Though I feel weird about playing Doron here. Even though I went and played Titan Quest a chunk of Titan Quest by myself there, I know. Me and Casper recorded more of this, played more of this together, and while he's entirely burnt out on it and whatnot, I still feel wrong in going back to it. Back to Doron. In which case, I'm yet again going to start a new character. Male. 10% XP bonus. Yes, put that on. The four genders. Uh, Name. Deranor. I think that was my DS2 character. But I don't remember how I spelled it. D-R-N-O-R. There. No. I wish I could look it up, but that's on my other PC. Actually, it's on the external hard drive out there in the hall, but I had to pull that out of the room too. As well as the tower. But I don't have the cable, that's still in the other room. I like Deranor, it's got a nice twang to it. Like initially I was thinking, I was like, I heard this in something. Is this character from like Lord of the Rings? As far as I can tell, no. That or I just have different spelling, same pronunciation. And that's what's throwing off the Google searches. Because you're searching by spelling, not pronunciation. Here, give me 1 sec. Just gonna get this bastardy of a spelling done. 21, 22. I have no idea how I spelled it. We'll go with the spelling of Deranor. Thing is, with the way I spell things, when I come up with names, it's always a simple. I throw sounds together. Like Kuren down here. Kuren. I was thinking of Ren from Ruby. And then for Ku, I was thinking of another name, Kuu, which Ku-chan was the name for a character I saw in DeviantArt. Tanned, busty, geek, like, gamer girl. I do not... Exvesior? I don't know how you say the person's name, but their, like, image on DeviantArt was this, like, teddy bear. They did a variety of art as well of, like, it was a Dota character, WoW characters cosplaying as Marvel heroes, I think it was. Or the other way around, Marvel heroes cosplaying as Dota characters. But I think it was, yeah, Misfortune cosplaying as Black Widow rather than the other way around. But yeah, I just took Ku and bunged them together. So Deranor is just Deranor. Amazon. But yeah. So it's a simple spelling, but I swear there's more to it. I don't think I went with the E on the end. I had no idea what he was going to look like there for a moment. Just whatever way I saw some like hunched nude aberration. My eyes are playing screwy.
We paid a heavy price, but the trap worked.
You seem surprised.
It's been a while since we've had a win. How long will it hold?
I've never entrapped a being like this. But the bonds hold. For now.
How do we dispose of it?
I'm just a witch. You're the soldier.
If it bleeds, I can kill it.
How do you kill a spirit, though?
If you kill the mortal vessel while it's bound, the spirit may perish within. If it escapes...
It's listening to us.
What are you?
Others of your kind name us ethereal.
Why have you invaded our world?
Your world. We existed first, but were managed by your corrupt gods. Your kind opened the way, and now we return to reclaim what by right should be ours.
I've heard enough of this rubbish. Let's hang it.
Destroy this vessel, and I will find another. I have tasted its desires and emotions. Your kind is weak. You have already lost this war.
Do it.
Captain!
Cut him down!
What? Are you mad? Better safe than sorry.
The spirit has fled!
This is a human now.
The captain is correct. When they awaken, they won't remember a thing.
The ethereal was right. The war is lost. We're a resistance now, and we need every human survivor we can call to our cause. Maybe this one here can still die with some honor. If they ever wake up, send them to me. If they don't, bury him deep with the others.
Didn't really pay attention to that opening, but I literally did just see it just the other day, so Bourbon is as cool as ever. I kind of wish we saw more of him, honestly. I hope when they do finally get back to this game to do a sequel, we see Bourbon in it. Like, he's there. Because, honestly, that was a cool fucking opening.
Still drawing breath, I see. You're one lucky bastard, I'll give you that. Best go speak to Captain Bourbon right away. He seems to have a plan for you now that we've spared your life.
What happened? How did I get here?
You were possessed. So we strung you up. Seems the spirit fled your body before your life ran out. I'd have left you to hang, but the captain had other plans. He sees some purpose in you, and I'm not going to argue.
Where can I find this captain then?
He's, up the road, in the courtyard. Don't make me regret cutting you down.
He says that, but he's really banking on us not remembering. So
you're the one we almost hung. I didn't really see a sense in it, but then again, no one really cares what old Barnabas thinks. You really should go speak with the captain. He'll be the one deciding whether there's a place for you here at Devil's Crossing.
okay. This does annoy me that we know of Rift Gates before we even get the tutorial for them. Is there a way to get the music playing outside of this? I'm gonna adjust the audio levels. Okay, that's a hell of a lot louder. We can slow it down on my end. There we go. These are, I presume, to do with like cosmetic packs. I know the keeper is, the knight is, I presume, the same. I'm Lancelot, and I've traveled the world in search of one word in my collection. Are you such a one? Okay. So, goodbye. Oh, wait, friend. Have I seen you before? Perhaps we met on the road somewhere. My name is Corey. I'm a traveler, a trader, a keeper of the strange. There was a time when, well, no matter. Traveled far, always in the shadows. There is this hidden boss in the game, Bourbon. The clone of John Bourbon. Because during the early access thing, you could only play so far in the game, and you'd run into John Bourbon each step of the way. Say if you were keeping up with the progress, you keep seeing John Bourbon telling you, no, you can't go any further. So they turned him into a hidden super boss, and made another super boss that summoned clones of John Bourbon. I would like to do that, fight that someday.
You're not looking too bad for someone just come back from the brink of death. You were taken, possessed by the same creatures that have been reanimating these zombies here. Normally I'd have burned you with the rest to be safe, but we've lost too many people to the dead. I need someone expendable, someone with nothing to lose but a lot to gain. Right now, you're that person. Prove your worth to me, and the survivors of Devil's Crossing may just welcome you. The bodies of the dead are rising again in some horrible unlife. Corpses don't just get up and move around on their own. Something is reanimating our deceased with ethereal energy. We have observed the dead for some time, and they appear to be flooding Lower Crossing from the burial hill, just beyond town. I want you to go to the burial hill, find whatever is controlling these abominations, and destroy it.
Sorry, a bit, may have had to edit it a little there.
You will need to fight your way through Lower Crossing. Once you've crossed the stream on the far side of town, there will be a beaten path leading up to Burial Hill. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I'd be asking a lot of my people to welcome you with open arms too. Help us in our hour of need, and I will open Devil's Crossing to you.
So yeah, that is a fair point. We were literally just possessed. They don't know what to make of us. And while it is a callous thing, it is understandable. And Bourbon isn't a bastard about it at the very least. That's why you can get you can get it for me at least. You can get away with having characters do, you know, things like this and worse, as long as they aren't a bastard about it. Like I was reading a bit of a Korean comic, manhwa, I think it is. I have no idea. There is manga, manhwa, manhwa, or something. Manga, M-A-N-G-A, M-A-N-H-W-A, or is it M-A-N-W-H-A? Or did I already say that? I have no idea. Look, I remember I said off my mattress. Sleep has been weird for me as of late, so cut me some slack. But and then there's the Chinese version, which was, I think, the one with you in it. But yeah, anyway, the Korean one. Dutiful Father? I honestly don't remember. But yeah, there's a manga in it. And the guy has normal, like, training from hell kind of guy. But the mentor wasn't an asshole. He honestly seemed sympathetic and, like, yeah, this training is terrible, but if you can survive it, you won't have to worry for the rest of your life kind of thing. You know, he seemed honestly sympathetic, he seemed friendly, you know? I wouldn't want to go under his training, but he didn't seem like a bastard about it, like you see others. They actually succeeded in making him likable, you know? So... good thing, by the way, if you want to give it a look. Don't remember what site has it on it. What's it, Tapas? I have no idea.
Ah, you must be the Taken. I heard about that mess at the gallows, grisly business. I don't care for it. I'm quite eager to learn more about you, but you really should speak to the captain before wandering too much around the camp.
So did I just... yeah, maybe just grab some iron. Ooh. Protect me, insects. Or not. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was thinking of just continuing the one I did in the co-op, like I did with when I did with with Titan Quest, but we didn't get that far in Titan Quest, and I know it just seemed like the Grim Dawn one mattered more. I haven't actually talked to Gasper about it at all, but it just felt wrong, you know, to keep going with that without chatting to him. So I'm just gonna remake my warder here. We'll go with Shaman. Put in a point. And we'll go with Savagery. Pack the Modrigans down there. It is a pet bonus, but we can ignore that. I will hold on to this to see what we need to pop up. Quick savagery. Oh, whoops. I'm mildly distracted right now. Wish you could see the charge level of savagery, you know? Ooh. Oh, come on. Oh yeah, or you can't see the stack of savagery over there on the left. They take down slowly enough, actually. Yeah, first time I tried veteran mode was with Casper in that co-op thing, so you didn't really feel the difficulty. Maybe I'm biased because when I tried a little bit of my max level guy, very high level guy, I one-shot everything here and could cleave, and it's all ridiculous. And same when I tried the guy for my other warder. But I'm really feeling the difficulty here now. Like, everything's so much more durable than I expect. Oh, apologies. Alright. And again, you gotta crawl around, make sure you get every nook and cranny. Which I'm hoping to be able to get back into my room soon. We're hoping to get the builder in tomorrow. But hope and doing isn't just two different things. Get going there for me. I love it when games play themselves, you know? I gotta take my hands off the controls. Going back on the controls. Letting them group up, but I'm starting to wonder why. There we go. Now, Chilled Francis is gone. Part of me feels like, could that be a reference? I'm trapped here. I'm trapped. I was just thinking zombies, Francis, Left 4 Dead, gone. Well, zombie Francis gone, Left 4 Dead. But no. I'm just being twitchy. I'm trapped here. I realize now I'll die in this house. Margaret, I fear that you're already dead, so it may not be so bad if I'm shorter to join you. With a miracle you outlive and returning to find the snow, please know I'm not angry with you. I regret our life together, but now I regret that I lost my temper and spoke unkind words when we last parted. I hope you will not think me a coward for what I am about to do. They're already in the house. Barricaded myself in this room, but it's only a matter of time before they break through. All I can do now is choose a matter in which you face death. Or die a man to be changed into one of those horrid things, or eaten alive. I will always love you, Francis. There, my defense goes down, but my damage should go through the roof. Jesus. Behold my leather pants. Autumn fogs are appearing early this year, but traffic remains unusually high. Steady flow of small craft coming down from Malmo and other townships in the northeast. Limited boats are barely afloat, burdened with what looks like people's every possession. The travelers, sometimes entire families, bring with them strange tales of wars and the natural. Bunch of hogwash thrown up to soft towns. Can't complain though. Keeps the dock busy. Most are westbound, trying to get as far away as they can. But after the docks are starting to lose their nerve, some have talked about setting out west and south, but I've assured them this is all nonsense and will pass. Youth are easily caught up in the energy of the moment. Yeah. Irony. Yeah, that's what Savagery's like when the tempo gets going. When the tempo gets going. Imagine if Francis rolled poorly and when he went to coup de grace himself, he instead, you know, got a fireball to the face. Oh. You know, if you're like bracing yourself to shoot yourself in the face, you don't want suddenly the gun to shoot a fireball instead, you know? I'm still puzzled about the prison because they had a different name on the sign than the actual warden. You. This ain't Diablo 3. Go back there. That's nice, but it's a one-hander. There we go. Go. Barog the Bloodied. Eugenic Ichor. Discharged from the creatures of Cairn infected with otherworldly energies. Poison damage over 15 poison damage over 5 seconds. Plus 10% acid damage, 10% poison damage, 10% physical damage converted to acid. And it gives you the acid bomb, poison bomb ability. I don't know why they decided to make components just a one-drop thing rather than having to put them together, you know? It's not an issue, it's just like it's an... We got so far in, you know, and now they decide to change it. Everlasting ember from a burnt down home. Well, that explains why it burnt down, huh? 2 to 4 fire damage, plus 12% fire damage, 10% physical damage converted to fire. So, 2 points, and then I get Primal Strike. Now I'm sorted ability-wise. Ammo! read the description before I popped off. I am currently en route to the village of Burwich in order to investigate a number of strange incidents that have been reported in this area. As dusk is drawing near and the swamps in this region are said to be hazardous to travel at night, I've reluctantly taken up lodging in a small swallow tavern in Lower Crossing. Perhaps I'm weary from my hurried travels, but I feel there's a strange pressure and electricity to the air. It's almost akin to the still before the thunderstorm or gale, but yet the sun shines and not clouds to be seen. Everything seems as it should, but in my gut I feel that something terrible will soon come to pass. As I was packing to resume my journey to Burwich, my assistance was urgently requested at a logging camp in the Old Grove west of Devil's Crossing, where a strange animal attack has left 3 lumbermen listless and pale. Upon arrival, I received a somber greeting from the foreman who informed me that the bin workers had gone mad and fled the premises. They were reported to have spoken in an unknown tongue. The foreman showed me the remains of the animals, 2 great foxes and a hound, suffering from some horrific mange, lay in a hastily dug pit outside behind the outhouse. The foreman told me the animals suddenly died when confronted by the workers, and strange green vapor emitted from the remains. Shortly afterwards, the 3 lumbermen fell ill and their mental state rapidly degraded. It appears that my presence in the area is most certainly warranted. Yes. Okay, sadly the wheel on this mouse, for whatever reason, this HP mouse's wheel is just shit. If I can get a business card, I'm gonna start poking at the insides. That's what I tend to do with my own mouse. Someone else was claiming Vaseline would work. But yeah, I guess the Eteros had possessed an animal before they possessed a workman. But what happened with those particular workmen, who bloody well knows? I do wonder if one of those spirits is what possessed me. Or was it a different set? Nothing there. Never did go there. We'll double back. It's probably not that much XP, not that much anything, but I'm not want to leave loot on the table. Well, moreover, I'm not want to leave XP on the table. If you want to level up right in this, at least keep the pace, you have to kill everything you encounter at least once. No, this is boosting my stats, so no. Boom, baby. Hevel's great sword of a cleric. Alright. Hevel the Pebble. Put your sword to use. Apologies, hit off the mic again. Well, that was certainly worthwhile. Lightning sphere, 10% chance on attack. Release a burst of static energy through which passes through foes. Okay. Can't go that way. Nama Ferry, inquire within. Oh yeah, I remember you. We're gonna die out here. Come down. Where are you from? I was staying with a group of survivors down in Devil's Crossing, you know? The old prison. So why I started running low. Volunteered to go scavenge for a crossing, figured it was safe enough, but I was wrong. Got chased in here by a pack of ravenous rift scourges. Rift scourges. Alright. Guess these must have been an issue previously if they have a name. That or they just... You know, they quickly came up with a name for what's chomping on them. Like, rift scourges were a more long-term issue, and were brought in by Tyraels in force. They may have had before the Tyraels invasion, they may have had experience with these. Though I can't hear their mad skittering anymore. That's maddening. Supposed to have a youth tank for that. Doesn't matter though, the area is overrun with the dead. We won't make it 5 feet without getting surrounded. Oh, apologies. I'm too used to having the table mic. I keep forgetting that, yeah, if I do that, you can hear it. Sorry. I'm supposed to get over Riftgate. Oh, what? Isn't that what those things are pouring out of? Well, sort of. But not mine will take you home. I'm having a hard time believing that after what I've seen in Burwich. But you don't seem to have a look of a taken about you. I suppose it's my only option. Again, we haven't really been introduced to the concept of these yet, so it's kind of weird for us to do it, you know? Like, we'll only get introduced to the concept post this quest. So on some level I feel like they should have not had that guy there till later. You may hear little pip-pips drinking there. I'm gonna keep talking so the sound doesn't go through my head. I know the sound is just really obnoxious to me. So I want to just distract myself with the game till she stops. Howdy. You've been thunderstruck. Ah, it's good to be reporting again. I was going looping Blarney, bombing, not being able to record there for a couple of days. I find recording actually quite therapeutic. And you know, I just sit here and talk as if I'm talking to a friend, you know? That's why sometimes I start bitching about things and whatnot. So yeah, I end up finding. So yeah, I end up finding this actually rather therapeutic. And well, therapeutic, relaxing, and just no, please stop that. She's washing her legs here, and obviously she should be allowed to wash her legs. It's just I don't like watching that motion. It ends up skeeving out a bit of my OCD. Sometimes like the sounds or even the motion itself, I can feel it like in me, and it's just like ugh. But yeah, I just sit here chatting, talking to a friend, and yeah, I find it enjoyable, and so like I find recording is a fine way for me to relax, depending on the game, of course. If I'm really stressed out, I probably should go play some like Sekiro. But yeah, so not being able to record for a while there was just driving up the wall. Again, I would love for them to come back to Grim Dawn. Their other game has recently come out after years there. Furthest something. I can't remember what it's called. I would look it up, but when I was on my own PC, I had a browser that was safe to use. But I don't think we have one here. Like, safe to use as in, like, I use Brave for most things. I use Firefox for manga and porn. And then I use Edge for, say if I'm looking something up mid-recording. So I wouldn't want to go to Brave, say, if I'm recording, because fair chance of music playing. I'm not sure what would be safe and not with on Mum's PC, basically. So, oh yeah, since I last played, stuff has been added into the game. There is a bridge here now, connecting here, and a few other points, apparently. I vaguely remember seeing something like that. There's also, remember there was a roguelike dungeon, two others in the game? One has been added over here. I was meaning to go back ages ago on that high level character of mine, my ritualist, and do it, but that never happened. Oh, look, this possessed one. Tell you what, I've got something that needs doing, and it'll be good to see it done. I'm not quite sure you've got what it takes, but come back with some blood on your boots, and maybe reconsider. Just try and make sure it's not your own blood.
I'll give you a good price for what I've got left.
We should stop asking.
Iron well spent.
I was also chatting with Mom, and she has some interest. She thinks the game looks somewhat interesting. Maybe able to record a bit of this with her. And we'll do it LAN on like with Casper where it was internet based, because there was terrible like lag to that. There's terrible like latency issues. I am Tor. Fear me. But yeah, apparently it's not Tor, it's T-O-R. But from what I could hear, it's pronounced like tour, as in school tour. Hell yeah. Go back, do that. Hell yeah. I've also been looking at a little bit of Supernatural recently. Never really got into it while it was on, but it's not bad. Hell yeah. God of Thunder, baby. Thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. But yeah, it's enjoyable. Get out. Okay, yeah, that is beyond me. For the moment. Move. Do it. Like, seriously. Co-op really lightens the difficulty of things. I was imagining the game scaled a bit better than this. Wow, this actually applies to ranged weapons. So could I get a two-handed gun and channel brute force into it? Because that would be hysterical. better boots. You okay, Westy? Oh. Come on, lie down. Have a sleep, Westy. I think I'm keeping the poor dog awake. She does fine snoring her brains out during the day. God, I love that move. The source of the dead is near. Do you even get those prompts much in this game? There's I haven't played enough to know. Also, I do remember this, when I was first playing this game. You know the guy down at that cabin? From there, all the way up here into the Barrel Cave, and I was quicker about getting in here than this time around. Very first time I played this game, I started dozing when I rescued the guy in the cabinet. Then I killed the monster here, Kaizog, the reanimator. And I teleported home. And I was just like, then I just like blinked and I was like, huh? How did I get here? After a while, my memory did come back, but initially, I did not remember doing this. Initially, I actually still have that footage. Sleepy, Grim Sleep, or Sleepy Grim Dawn. I have it over there on my PC or that external hard drive outside. I did another take, it lasted 8 minutes. And sadly the actual audio may not exist, but I'm referencing that here. I think, unless I said that bit earlier. Maybe sorry, this point again. Basically, I'm not sure if I'm referencing a bit that was said in a bit that ye haven't seen, or if it's a bit I said earlier in this session. But yeah, I'm not sure if I said that earlier or not. But yeah, I pulled my tower out of my bedroom because of the crack in the ceiling and the dripping and the water. But I also put out my external hard drive just in case that happened to that. Too much footage on that to lose. To lose easily, you know. So I'm not sure, but Sleepy Grim Dawn could either be on that, the external hard drive, or still on my PC. When I did. Actually, think of it. Not sure if you can hear it, but Marley's snoring inside. He's crying in his sleep. I always say he's chasing bunny rabbits. You okay, Lily? Leslie's standing up. She may just want a drink. Sadly, Pip is sleeping the way. But yeah, I've still some footage left over on this PC. I should get rid of it. But yeah, it doesn't have Sleepy Grim Dawn here. Then unused is just a link to the external. So, Inquisitor's Kyrog's Skull of Scorching. Plus 51% fire damage, 34% Aether damage, 19% burn, 5% cunning, 5% spirit, 25 offensive ability. Energy regen increased by 40%. 12% acid and poison resistance. 14% skill cooldown reduction. That phrasing's weird. 100% of Aether lightning damage converted fire damage to Kaldor's Tempest. 50% crit damage to Kaldor's Tempest. Feels like the word should be of, or for, or, you know, by way of, rather than to. Because to me that would read, Aether damage can be converted to fire, and by way of fire, to Kaldor Tempest. That is his new damage type, Kaldor's Tempest. But I'm being a pedant. Noise. Howda. Cocoon remains. That whiffed. That whiffed. Yes! Shoulder pads blood. Shield. Oh wait. Thank you, game. Aether crystal. A crystalline shard still lingering with ethereal power can be used in the creation of arcane items. That was dramatic. Nero has joined us. Okay. I don't remember quite how I went about leveling stuff up and doing things. Like I had a build to hand. I don't right now.
undead attacks have slowed and their numbers are thinning. I take that as a sign that you've dealt with the source?
Given you're paranoid about us, we may not have actually done anything and simply, you know, like one take into another. Just got them to ease off to all you in full sense of security. Really, we should have brought back its head, but even that. Okay. I'm going to stop for a moment and decide I'm going to have to wake Pippa. She's after dozing off. Her bed's just basically in the way, so I'm just going to have to wake her so Wills can get some. No, maybe Lily just wanted some food. I'll keep an eye on the situation. No, I think she just wants some water. I'll be back in a sec. Hey folks, and I'm back. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let us continue. I've killed the reanimator.
A creature was doing this? Disturbing. Thanks to your efforts, we may yet hold out here a little longer. I've sent word to the gate guard. Speak to him and he should let you in. Take some well-deserved time to rest and recover. Welcome to Devil's Crossing. I need some time to plan our strategy. In the meantime, there are others around Devil's Crossing who could use your help. Take a moment to mingle with your fellow survivors. Kasparov, our resident scientist, is really eager to speak with you. He babbled some nonsense, but I believe he wants to talk about your connection with the Ethereals. Barnabas, our handyman, said he needed help with our water pump. When you're done assisting them, speak with me in my office inside the prison. I'm still waiting for one of my scouts to report in. Take some time to mingle with the other survivors and speak to Kasparov and Barnabas. It sounds like...
I'll try my best to answer them. You've earned that much. Hangman called me taken. What did he mean? It's a word for those possessed by Ethereals. They can be difficult to distinguish from normal humans, but you, or whatever possessed you, stumbled through taken to be difficult to distinguish from normal humans, but you, or whatever possessed you, stumbled through the rift gate here. You're trapped by Kasparov's wards. But Kasparov was the one who... This is one thing that annoys me. Here he's saying it's Kasparov's wards, but it was the enchantress here, the witch here. Apparently it was her who blocked them. It's kind of like how the other guy claimed that he cut us down when it was actually Bourbon who shot us down. That little discontinuity is bugging me. Then again, maybe we got stuck in Kasparov's wards and then we got transferred. Yeah, it's... Maybe we got stuck in Kasparov's wards, then we got moved to wards made by the witch. Maybe that's it. But it's... I know, it just feels like a discrepancy. As we were dangling from the gallows, we watched the spirit left your body to die. That's when we cut you down. I don't like you. It's not gonna be easy for folks around here to get used to you. Nature of the times. Situation here. You gained a small victory by killing the Reanimator, but struggle's far from over. What are the Ethereals? That's a tough question. Nobody knows for sure. Most of what I know is from old reports circulated by the Resistance shortly after the Grim Dawn. It is said the Ethereals are not of this world. The Arcanists named them after the Aether they so cherish for their sorcery. The Ethereals possess living creatures and corrupt flesh to whatever horrific shape they deem necessary. I suppose you can count your blessings if you're not possessed long enough to experience this. That's what I can tell. Captain said you're good to go. Don't start any trouble. Even that don't start any trouble just sounds like a generic... Please, don't get up to shit rather than a Satan spawn kind of thing. But yeah, I can't zoom in right now. Don't remember the keys. Oh, I was right. Well, here it says Warden Arthur. Oh, oops. Warden Arthur Bruno. When the warden's actual name is something else. We'll see it soon enough. Well, I'll be damned, you really came true for me. Riff took me to Devil's Crossing just as promised. You're welcome. I'd like to thank you. Here, take everything I found out there. It's not much, but maybe we can make some use of it. 500 iron, and a single bit of scrap. Never gonna get it. I'm never going out there again. What about supplies? Not much of scavenging nearby anyhow. Besides, I'll be dead right now if you hadn't come for me. You said you came from Burwich. Yes, I'd home in mud row before the town fell to the ethereals. It was terrible. Fire and dead everywhere around us. Watched my neighbors get torn to pieces by those things. What's for Captain Bourbon? Captain Bourbon saved me. It was Captain Bourbon who found us hiding at the boarding house. Really? Boots? No. Please. I can't watch you do that. She's just, like, washing herself, but... I can feel it in me. It just skeeves the hell out of my OCD. At least she isn't going at her ass. She actually goes so intense at it, I swear when I've had to pull her head out of it, I've heard a vacuum seal break. It's Captain Bourbon that found us hiding at the boarding house. First thing round up the remaining survivors and led us here through the wilderness. Even with his help, not all of us made it through the swamps. Captain's a hero. Yeah, you can only do so much. You can only do some goddamn much, and swamps are a terrible terrain to get through on a good time, you know? Were you the betrayer?
What do you want?
I've done nothing wrong. Alright then. Yeah, you're the betrayer. But yeah, Bourbon is cool. And I wish we saw more of him. Sorry to bother you, but if you're headed out towards Weimar, would you keep an eye out for my brother? Who is he? His name is Milton Hart. Soldier in the Imperial Army. When we fled Burwich, volunteered to cover escape. Always a bit chance for heroics. But it's been weeks and we've not heard from him. I dread to think that he might become one dead. I always wore an amulet I gave him years ago to keep him safe. And it made me fear preserving him in on death. Which for nothing for my brother, but for my brother to be able to rest in peace. We do this for me. We last saw each other at Sutton Hollow and Whitemire. I'm afraid he's still out there. It must be taken rumors have been spreading about. Now I'm gonna judge, as I heard you've done right by us with that undead mess off Fenor Crossing. Name's Edwin, and I do the cook around here. Pleased to meet you. Ain't gonna pretend what I make is good or even edible, but it fills up to God and keeps us going. Can't do much without some proper equipment and supplies. If you ever want a bowl of Edwin's special, you just let me know. I'll keep that in mind.
I'll give you a good price and I've got left.
Not actually even tolerated right now. I know I've read all these before on boat trips through, but I feel remiss not doing so again. No, I ain't a decent man, I sure ain't good at writing, but word needs to get out about what this place really is. The prison, it ain't like no joint I've ever been in. I've seen double my share. Men don't stay here long neither. Some of the lads stay haul in. They ain't no criminals, I'll know. The moment I see a man, I can tell by his eyes that he done wrong. These boys, I see fear. I've seen this warden a couple times. Big man in black armor. If they know better, you'd think he was on the wrong side of the bars. Every day, he and his lackeys take prisoners out to the hut in the yard, but a dozen. They ain't never come out. Later, a wagon rolls in by the hut, but it always leaves full. They don't let us out of our cells no more. But I can tell there ain't much of us left. The halls are quiet. I'm the last man in my row. The others are taking yesterday's batch. I'm not asking for pity. I know my end's in that hut. But perhaps this note will be my one good deed in my pathetic life. Wonder if it's the one that's no longer standing, or if it's what?
Greetings, child. I am pleased
The
to
other
see
one.
that the taint of possession has left you.
Oops,
Should
sorry.
you require it, I offer spiritual guidance to the survivors. I will gladly extend this service to you.
Are you the one who stopped me when I was possessed?
My knowledge of spirits has allowed me to devise a trap with which we were able to contain you and the ethereal that controlled you. It was not until the noose was firmly around your neck that the spirit left you, though.
Why hadn't you dealt with the reanimator then? That should be past tense, because we did.
I'm afraid that I am not at all fit for combat, which from my understanding was more than necessary for you to reach the reanimator's lair. I was only able to subdue the ethereal within you with the use of a trap, which would have required the reanimator to come to us, just as you have.
Fair. Spiritual guidance.
Troubled memories can cloud the mind and torment the spirit. With my guidance, you can move past these painful thoughts and begin anew.
Thank you. Frickin'.
I sense turmoil within you.
So yeah, this is how you respec.
Stay strong.
I'm not talking to you, but you're talking to me right now. Oh no, don't tell Miss Constance, I'm not supposed to. Save for me. You're the one that was possessed. Stay away from me, children, I'll scream, and Captain John will come and deal with you. Should have from the start. I just wanted to talk. Please, just leave me alone and stay away from children. As you say? Ignore. Says I'm supposed to talk to you, what's that? That you've evil in your tummy.
Safe storage, no questions.
Yes, I'll put this on. Sadly, this bout's power is too great for me. Can't remember, could you put things on that were only, like, partially complete? The components? Or did you have to wait till it was a full component? I was just, again, wondering, like, how, you know, how would they accommodate for that? Okay, I'm just gonna mute myself for a sec. Actually, I was just thinking there, I probably should have just paused the game more so than mute it. Anyway.
I'll keep an eye out.
Sneeze. 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright. Oh, that's a cool model. Looks new to me. Maybe I'm just not remembering.
Perfectly safe illusions. For a price.
See anything you like? Put it to good use.
Okay, let's see. Let's do it. Excuse me.
See anything you like? Iron well spec.
There we go. Ah, chunk of it's reserved. I hear you've been cleaning up out in the lower crossing. If you're gonna keep finding those bastards, you better need you'll need better equipment than that. Here's something like you never see in this world. You never see again in this world, stranger. Something for nothing. Take some iron coin off my hands. I don't need it no more. Why are you helping me? You see, they killed my Annabelle back in the village when the village was first overrun. You're not gonna bring her back, and if it tries, I'll put a bullet through its skull. I got nothing left but revenge. So I'll pay good iron to those willing to put down those abominations. Take Pharos, Julius, and Negan, for instance. You used to all be good men, defenders of the Empire, no nothing more than shambling fiends stalking the swamplands of Whitemire. Slaughter. Put them in the dirt like they ought to be. I'll give you some more iron for my stash. One, two, three.
Welcome to my workshop. I saw you fighting the dead out in Lower Crossing, and I dare say you were absolutely brilliant. Evidently, cutting you off that noose was the best decision the captain made that day. Ah, where are my manners? I'm Kasparov, scientist and inventor. What brings you to my humble shop?
Yeah, the captain said you wanted to speak with me.
Rift gates, yes. The ethereals use them to get around. I was working on a way to close them, but then you stumbled through ours. We have never seen a human, possessed or otherwise, pass through one before. Not a living one, anyway. It was then that I realized that we could put these portals to use. There's something about you that is attuned to the rift gates, and I intend to replicate it.
Again, this doesn't make sense, given that we have used the rift gates ourselves. It would make more sense for us to unlock the ability to do so now. Now that we can consciously acknowledge that we can do this, we can touch the rift gate and feel the energy within us to be able to make our own little ones and whatnot.
You don't remember anything, do you? I may have taken some liberties while you were out cold. It was just a few tests, a blood sample or two, nothing major. The results were curious. It appears that your body is still teeming with residual aether energies. Don't worry, you won't be growing any new limbs, probably. But I'm going on tangents here. I believe that with a correctly tuned pulse of aether energy, we can replicate this phenomenon in a controlled manner, as in without the need for pesky possession. I've been working on just the device to do it, but it needs power. For that, I require aether crystal fragments.
Like these?
Excellent. These will do perfectly. I'll just place them into my device here, and... Oh my, that's not right. Not at all. That pulse, it wasn't supposed to go off. Oh dear. 1, 2, 3. Yes, my fingers are still intact. Did it reach you too? How do you feel?
I feel stronger.
Ah, very good. I'm sure a little more aether in your system won't do you the slightest harm. Okay, maybe it was a lot more, but you look fine. Fitter than ever. A real shame about the prototype, though. Showed such promise. Perhaps if I had more fragments.
I think we're done here.
Ah, we've been so preoccupied with this Riftgate business that I completely forgot about my apprentice, Starlet. I sent her out to the Burwich estates to fetch parts for our research, and she's been gone entirely too long. Seems her ineptitude carries beyond just the workstation.
Oh, very overly harsh he is towards his apprentice.
I have to to say I do feel a little responsible for her now that she's my apprentice. Could you please go out there and find that hopeless girl?
I'll keep an eye out.
If you happen to find my apprentice, I'm sure she's probably in some cellar in the Burwich Estates. You can bring her back here by opening a rift gate. As a matter of fact, if you find others stranded out there, you could do the same for them.
Come see what's left of my wares.
Chilled steel.
See you around.
The captain send you over? He must have done quite a service with the dead if he's got hands to spare for old Barnabas. Let's get to business, yeah? Our wind pump's broken down again and we're running low on water. We're all out of parts, so I can't fix her up. Can always melt down what weapons we have, but I'm not too fond of being fired in my sleep. I'll need scrap from Lower Crossing.
Not just lower bucket into the river.
Have you seen the bodies floating out there? Surface water around here is rank with disease and decay. Our only hope is the well. Now, you can get some scrap, or do I have to settle for sass?
I can find it.
Search the ruined houses and the old dumping grounds on the far side of Lower Crossing, past the burial hill. Smash some junk. Search the bodies of those things roaming around out there. Where you get it isn't that important to me, just that you get it soon. We're running out of drinking water. Nothing to be said about her taking a bath again.
Stormcores, members of a sect of shamanism devoted to the heavens, are known to call out the altos, god of the sky, when delivering nature's wrath down upon their adversaries, allowing them to call down lightning with greater frequency. It is not a default attack enhancer and cannot trigger effects such as feral hunger. I'm gonna stop for a moment. Yeah, folks, and I'm back. Let us continue. I'm one scrap shy. And since I accidentally hit L earlier, I can't just port back. We'll take the long way. Been feeling a bit fluey as of late. I think it's just down to dust. Since I was moving the mattress, I found dust under it. Batty. I could have just ported to that one. But and I did a bit of cleaning, so maybe that was what set it off. I have no idea. done.
That skill's not ready.
Different voice than I was expecting. Jesus. Oh, I keep hitting off the mic. Keep going to rub my nose and just whack off it. Okay, I'm not ready to fight that yet. That boss is too much. Burrows to rot. Move. Okay. This is certainly an upgrade for me. Additionally, the extra level will prove useful. Feral Hunger. Embrace your primal side, shredding your enemies and feasting voraciously on this low blood. 12% chance to be used. There we go. Damage has gone up a bit. And before we go in, let's have a look. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It's still too much. Its damage potential is just too high. Not sure what this sigil on their head is about, but sure. Honestly, I'm getting tired here. Game's fine, I'm just getting wrecked. I'm going to stop again for a moment. BRB. 1, 2. Alright, let us continue. Jesus. Yeah, this game feels a lot different on Veteran. Jesus. I think I actually may call this soon. I'm getting exceedingly tired right now. Right? Nice. I know there's an achievement for reaching a place really early, like freeing Burwich before level 11, but I'm not gonna, on this difficulty. I don't think I'm gonna go after it this time. Okay. Briar Torn. Come on. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call this here. Yeah, I'm gonna call this here. I'll see you again soon, folks. Till then, till then.